Have you ever wondered what could happen if you made it a habit to drink a small amount of olive oil before going to sleep each night? The effects may be far more interesting than most people realize. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at how this simple nighttime routine may influence different parts of your body, and some of the findings might genuinely catch you off guard. Welcome to the Weird Lab. Over the years, health experts have noticed something fascinating. Many people work hard to stay healthy. They eat nutritious foods, stay physically active, and try to make smart lifestyle choices. Yet often, there are small daily habits that get overlooked, and those habits can have a surprisingly large impact on long-term health, including heart function, brain health, and even sleep quality. What we're discussing today is incredibly simple, which is exactly why many people underestimate it. This isn't based on myths or old household remedies. Scientific research has repeatedly highlighted the benefits of olive oil as part of a healthy lifestyle. In fact, a major review published in a respected medical journal reported that individuals who followed a Mediterranean-style eating pattern rich in olive oil experienced a significantly lower risk of serious cardiovascular problems. That's a remarkable outcome from a dietary habit. So the real question isn't whether olive oil can be beneficial. The more interesting question is whether the timing matters. Emerging evidence suggests that consuming olive oil in the evening may allow your body to take advantage of certain processes that naturally occur during sleep, and most people never think about that connection. One of the most fascinating reasons involves the brain. While you're asleep, your brain is far from inactive. In many ways, nighttime is when some of its most important maintenance work takes place. During sleep, your brain organizes information, repairs cellular damage, and clears away waste products that build up throughout the day. This is where extra virgin olive oil becomes particularly interesting. It contains a natural compound known as oleocanthal. The name may sound complicated, but its role is easier to understand. Scientists have observed that oleocanthal appears to support the body's natural response to inflammation, and chronic inflammation is one of the major factors associated with many age-related brain concerns. Researchers studying this compound have made some intriguing observations. Certain findings suggest that oleocanthal may assist the brain in removing beta-amyloid proteins. These proteins are widely known because they are associated with the plaque buildup often found in the brains of people affected by Alzheimer's disease. To be clear, olive oil is not a cure for Alzheimer's, and no one should interpret it that way. However, the possibility that a naturally occurring compound could support the brain's own cleanup systems is certainly worth paying attention to. Think of your brain as having its own overnight maintenance crew. While you sleep, a specialized system works to remove waste and support healthy brain function. Scientists refer to this process as the glymphatic system, providing your body with nutrients that may help reduce inflammation before this nightly cleanup begins could potentially offer benefits that accumulate over time. If you're still watching, chances are you care about protecting your cognitive health as you get older. That's an investment that pays dividends for decades. So take a moment to consider this. What are you currently doing each evening to support the brain you'll rely on in the future? For many people, the answer is very little. The encouraging news is that small changes can start immediately. Now let's shift to a topic that understandably makes many people uneasy: cancer. It's a word that carries a lot of fear, but one thing experience has shown is that understanding how the body protects itself can make us feel more informed and less helpless. Extra virgin olive oil contains a variety of powerful plant compounds known as polyphenols. Among the most researched are hydroxytyrosol and oleocanthal. Scientists have spent years examining how these substances interact with cells and influence biological processes throughout the body. What they've discovered is quite interesting. Research published in scientific journals suggests that these polyphenols may encourage a process known as apoptosis. In simple terms, apoptosis is the body's natural way of identifying damaged or abnormal cells and safely removing them when necessary. It's one of the mechanisms the body uses to maintain healthy cellular balance. Apoptosis is essentially your body's built-in quality control system. When cells become damaged, abnormal, or potentially dangerous, this process helps eliminate them before they can create larger problems. It's one of the body's natural protective mechanisms, and studies suggest that certain compounds found in olive oil may help support this important function. Think about what happens while you're asleep. Your body enters a period of maintenance and recovery. Repair systems become active, damaged tissues are addressed, and countless biological processes work quietly in the background. If you've consumed olive oil before bed, its beneficial compounds continue circulating through your body during those hours, potentially supporting these natural protective activities. Some research has drawn attention to the role of oleocanthal in relation to cancers such as breast cancer and colorectal cancer, two conditions that become increasingly common as people get older. Laboratory findings suggest that this compound may interfere with the ability of cancer cells to grow and spread efficiently. However, it's important to keep expectations realistic. A spoonful of olive oil is not a shortcut that cancels out unhealthy habits. It doesn't replace proper nutrition, regular exercise, quality sleep, or medical care. What it can do is become one valuable piece of a larger health-focused lifestyle. When used consistently as part of a healthy routine, it may provide an extra layer of support that many people are currently missing. So consider this for a moment. If adding one simple habit to your evening routine could potentially strengthen your body's natural defenses, wouldn't it be worth exploring? Often the only reason people haven't tried it is because no one ever explained the potential benefits. Now let's focus on the organ that keeps you alive every second of every day, your heart. One of the primary fats found in olive oil is called oleic acid. This monounsaturated fat has been extensively studied for its positive effects on cardiovascular health. Research has shown that regular olive oil consumption may help support healthy blood pressure levels, which is especially important because high blood pressure often develops silently and can remain unnoticed for years. But the benefits don't stop there. Large population studies have found that people who regularly include olive oil in their diets tend to experience a lower risk of heart-related complications. This isn't because of one miracle ingredient. Instead, olive oil contains a combination of antioxidants and polyphenols that help maintain healthy blood vessels, support circulation, and reduce harmful oxidative stress. The timing may also matter. During sleep, your body naturally shifts into recovery mode. Blood pressure tends to decrease, inflammation is regulated, and repair mechanisms become more active. What you consume before bed can influence how effectively these processes occur. A small serving of extra virgin olive oil before sleep may act as a gentle signal to the body, encouraging an environment that supports recovery, balance, and cardiovascular maintenance throughout the night. Here's another topic that deserves far more attention than it usually gets: blood sugar control. Many people think blood sugar is only relevant if you have diabetes, but that's far from the truth. Blood sugar fluctuations affect everyone. When glucose levels rise and fall dramatically during the night, sleep quality can suffer, morning energy can drop, and long-term metabolic health may gradually decline. What's concerning is that these changes often happen silently. Many people don't notice anything is wrong until the effects become significant. This is another area where olive oil may offer support. The monounsaturated fats it contains have been linked to improved insulin sensitivity. In simple terms, insulin is the hormone responsible for moving sugar from your bloodstream into your cells, where it can be used for energy. When cells respond efficiently to insulin, blood sugar levels tend to remain more stable. That means less excess sugar circulating overnight and a greater chance of waking up feeling refreshed and energized. Imagine insulin as a key that unlocks your cells. Improved insulin sensitivity makes that lock easier to open. As a result, your body can manage blood sugar more effectively without working as hard. This becomes increasingly important as we age and natural metabolic efficiency gradually decreases. If you often wake up feeling exhausted despite spending enough time in bed, unstable overnight blood sugar may be one factor worth discussing with a healthcare professional. Now let's talk about something many people don't think about until a problem appears: bone health. Most conversations about strong bones revolve around calcium and vitamin D. And both are certainly important, but there is another piece of the equation that receives much less attention: the powerful plant compounds found in extra virgin olive oil. Studies have suggested that olive oil polyphenols may help stimulate processes involved in bone formation, while also supporting the body's ability to utilize calcium effectively. In other words, olive oil may help your body make better use of the nutrients you're already consuming. Researchers have also observed higher levels of osteocalcin among individuals who regularly consume olive oil. Osteocalcin is a protein closely associated with healthy bone development and maintenance. Higher levels generally indicate that bone-building activity is taking place. This is particularly valuable after age 45, when bone density often begins to decline more rapidly. Nighttime may be especially relevant because many restorative processes related to bone maintenance occur during sleep. Hormone activity changes, tissue repair accelerates, and the body focuses on rebuilding and recovery. Having beneficial nutrients already available during this window could help support these natural processes. Ask yourself honestly, how often do you think about protecting your bones before something goes wrong? Most people don't take action until after a fracture or diagnosis forces them to. Being proactive can make a tremendous difference. Now let's move to another area that affects nearly every aspect of health, your digestive system. Many adults simply accept bloating, sluggish digestion, and stomach discomfort as normal parts of aging, but these issues shouldn't automatically be considered unavoidable. Inside your digestive tract lives a vast community of microorganisms known as the gut microbiome. These bacteria influence far more than digestion alone. They play important roles in immune function, energy production, mood regulation, and even brain health. Research suggests that olive oil polyphenols may help nourish beneficial bacteria while discouraging the growth of less desirable strains. You can think of these compounds as providing support for the microbes that help keep your digestive system functioning properly. Scientists have also studied olive oil's anti-inflammatory properties within the digestive tract itself. Chronic inflammation in the gut has been linked to a variety of digestive complaints, including bloating, discomfort, and certain gastrointestinal disorders. Taking olive oil in the evening may allow these compounds to remain active while your digestive system enters a period of rest, giving your body time to recover and restore balance. Another interesting benefit involves bile production. Bile helps break down fats and assists with the absorption of essential nutrients. Studies indicate that olive oil can stimulate bile flow, which may improve digestive efficiency and nutrient uptake. Now, here's a benefit that surprises many people when they first hear about it. Could a tablespoon of olive oil before bed actually contribute to better sleep? The possibility is more interesting than it sounds. Most people assume sleep problems begin and end in the brain. They blame stress, anxiety, busy schedules, or screen exposure. While all of those factors matter, nutrition also plays a significant role in sleep quality. One reason olive oil may help is that its healthy fats create a gentle feeling of satiety. Instead of going to bed hungry and potentially waking up because of appetite or blood sugar fluctuations, you may feel more comfortable and satisfied throughout the night. Research has shown that feeling satisfied before bed can help reduce the urge to reach for unhealthy snacks late at night. That matters more than many people realize. When your digestive system isn't busy processing extra food in the middle of the night, your body can focus more effectively on recovery, restoration, and quality sleep. Less digestive stress often means more refreshing rest. There's another reason olive oil may support better sleep. Earlier, we talked about oleocanthal, one of the natural compounds found in extra virgin olive oil. Studies have suggested a strong relationship between lower levels of inflammation and improved sleep quality. It makes sense when you think about it. If your body isn't dealing with ongoing irritation, discomfort, or inflammation while you're trying to sleep, it's easier to remain asleep and reach the deeper stages of rest that are essential for recovery. When aches are reduced, digestion feels calmer, and internal stress is lower, sleep often becomes more restorative. Many people spend 8 hours in bed and still wake up feeling exhausted. In some cases, ongoing low-level inflammation may be contributing to that problem. A nightly serving of extra virgin olive oil may help support the body's efforts to keep inflammation under control over time. Ask yourself this: when was the last time you woke up feeling completely refreshed and ready for the day? If it's been a while, this simple evening habit may be worth considering. If you've stayed with me this far, it's clear you're serious about improving your health, and that's something I genuinely admire. Now let's discuss a topic that isn't talked about nearly enough. Men, pay close attention here, but women should stay with me too, because circulation and hormonal health matter to everyone. One concern that frequently comes up among men as they get older is a gradual decline in energy, stamina, vitality, and overall well-being. What many people don't realize is that nutrition can play a major role in these changes. Erectile dysfunction affects a large percentage of men over 50. While numerous factors can contribute to it, including stress, medications, medical conditions, and lifestyle habits, one of the most common underlying issues is poor circulation. Healthy blood flow is essential throughout the body, and that's where olive oil may offer meaningful support. The monounsaturated fats found in extra virgin olive oil have been associated with improved vascular health. They help support flexible blood vessels, encourage healthy circulation, and may reduce some of the factors that contribute to arterial stiffness over time. Research examining Mediterranean-style diets has found that men who regularly consume olive oil often experience better vascular health and lower rates of erectile dysfunction. This isn't due to a single miracle nutrient. Instead, it's the result of long-term improvements in circulation and cardiovascular function. There's another interesting aspect that has attracted scientific attention: testosterone. Testosterone influences far more than sexual health. It affects muscle maintenance, physical strength, motivation, mood, energy levels, and overall vitality. Some research suggests that dietary patterns containing olive oil may help support healthy testosterone production. One possible explanation is that olive oil's antioxidant compounds help protect the cells involved in hormone production from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a form of cellular wear and tear that gradually accumulates with age. Over time, it can affect many aspects of health, including hormonal balance. Now consider what happens during sleep. Your body performs much of its hormonal maintenance and recovery while you're resting. Deep sleep is particularly important for hormone regulation, including testosterone production. Having antioxidant-rich compounds available during those hours may help support these natural processes. Think back for a moment. When was the last time you felt truly energetic, motivated, and physically strong throughout the day? If it feels like it's been a long time, your nighttime routine could be playing a bigger role than you realize. Now let's bring everything together. We've talked about brain health, cellular protection, cardiovascular support, blood sugar balance, bone strength, digestive wellness, sleep quality, circulation, and hormone health. Despite covering so many different systems in the body, they all connect back to one surprisingly simple habit: consuming a small amount of high-quality extra virgin olive oil before bedtime. However, this is where many people make a mistake. They hear about the benefits and assume that taking more will produce even better results. That's not necessarily true. The amount most commonly recommended is about 1 tablespoon, or roughly 15 milliliters. That's enough to provide beneficial fats, antioxidants, polyphenols, and oleocanthal without adding an excessive number of calories before sleep. Timing is important too. A good target is approximately 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Taking it immediately before lying down isn't ideal. Giving your body some time to begin digestion allows those beneficial compounds to enter circulation and be available while your body transitions into its nighttime repair mode. Quality matters just as much as quantity. For the benefits we've discussed, extra virgin olive oil is the preferred choice. Look for oil that is cold pressed, minimally processed, and stored in a dark glass bottle whenever possible. These characteristics help preserve the polyphenols, antioxidants, and other valuable compounds. Highly refined olive oils often lose a significant portion of these beneficial substances during processing. While they still contain fat, they may not deliver the same nutritional advantages. So here's a simple approach you can try. For the next 30 days, take 1 tablespoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil about 1 to 2 hours before bed. Then pay attention. Notice how your sleep feels. Observe your digestion, your morning energy levels, your comfort, and your overall sense of well-being. Real health improvements rarely come from extreme changes. More often, they result from small, evidence-based habits practiced consistently over time. The little things repeated day after day are often what create the biggest long-term results. If you found this information helpful, consider supporting the Weird Lab by liking the video and sharing it with someone who could benefit from it. It helps more people discover practical, science-based health information without the confusion and misinformation that often surrounds wellness topics. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Taking time to learn about your health is one of the most valuable investments you can make, and we're grateful you chose to be here.